Hi everyone, and welcome to a day in my life revising for my 4th year medical school exams. So I always need exercise during exam season, so I was trying to go on a run every other day and then doing something else in the days in between, whether that be yoga or a walk. I tried to always do something to make sure I was moving, and I always had porridge for breakfast, as you know, it's my favourite and it keeps me full. For revision, I was using Quizlet flashcards and I needed to do 200 each day to be able to finish them by the exams. So I would pick 4 topics and do 50 flashcards of each every day. And I would make this to-do list every day before I started, so I knew what I needed to get done. As I was going through my flashcards, I would write down in this notebook any really important concepts or things I thought I might forget, so that before the exams I could quickly whiz through this notebook and remind myself of the key things. Setting out my revision in blocks of 50 flashcards really helped me because it gave me an endpoint to focus towards, and it made sure that I was doing lots of different topics each day, so I was keeping them all kind of ticking over. So I started this day off by doing obstetrics, which is all about pregnant women. And once I had done 50 flashcards, I stopped and then ticked it off in my to-do list. Something that really helped me this exam season was having that cut-off of 200 flashcards. Rather than saying I was going to revise for 6 hours every day, I knew that I had to do 200 flashcards. And that meant that if I finished those flashcards in 3 hours, then I knew I would have the rest of the day off. So it motivated me to work quickly and efficiently and not just sit at my desk for hours, not really achieving lots. Sometimes you might see me talking out loud while I revise, and that's me pretending that I'm explaining a condition or a medication to a patient, because that's what we have to do in our USCIs. So I've done about 55, 60 flashcards, so obviously it's time for a break now. So I'm going to go and see my boyfriend and meet in town, maybe have some lunch, do something nice. And yeah, then later I actually have an eye test, which I don't really enjoy, but maybe I can revise some ophthalmology later and then I can feel like, you know, it's helping with my revision in some way. So I went to Costa and had a toasty and this really delicious drink. And that's another thing I wanted to say about doing my flashcards and structuring my day in the way that I did. It meant that I could have more balance, and I kind of really had a good indication of how far along I was with revision for that day. So if I was only on 50 flashcards, I might be a little bit more stressed and, you know, make sure I had time later in the day to do more flashcards. If I was on 150, then I might sort of save them for the evening. It just really helped me structure my day. And here you can just see me doing some pediatric respiratory flashcards. And then this is me walking to my eye test, which I didn't actually realise had been cancelled. So that was great. I just walked all the way to the opticians and they cancelled the appointment and didn't ring me and said they were meant to, but they didn't. So yay, that was a good use of my time. Although actually it was kind of a good use of my time because I had a nice walk and stretched my legs, got some fresh air, so now I feel like doing a bit more revision. So this was quite a heavy day of revision for me. Some days weren't as heavy as this, sometimes I would have a lot more sort of free time. It just sort of depended what topics I was covering and how difficult I found them and how fast I was working through my flashcards. There were lots of other things I also did to revise, so I would also practice OSCEs. I did most of these with my mum, so she would be the patient and sort of act out the scenario with me, and I would just practice doing various different stations. I'd also practice doing things like prescribing, and I did a lot of PassMed and QuesMed questions as well. But I would definitely always try to make sure that I finished my revision definitely by 9 o'clock, so I wasn't kind of working late into the night or anything. And the last thing I would do before I went to sleep was pretty much always a headspace meditation. In particular for me, I find the sleep meditations really helpful, so they really help you to wind down, switch off from the day. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful, and remember to like and subscribe for more, and I will see you very soon for my next video. Bye!